Geminis, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a look at the energy around you for the next 72 hours. Let's go ahead and jump straight in. If you would like to get a personal reading, my website is actually back live. I will leave my website in the description. You can get a November forecast, and you can also get a week ahead. I have a whole bunch of different readings on there, phone readings. So if you want to book, you can check that out below. And make sure you subscribe so you never miss a beat. All right, so let's go ahead and get straight into it. So first card we have Geminis. We have the Seven of Wands representing just the overall energy. So the Seven of Wands, well, you're starting to realize that you're a victor. Irregardless of the challenges, the obstacles you've had to recently encounter, you've been able to withstand the test of time, the test of these challenges itself. And the next 72 hours is going to require you to keep that same energy when it comes to, pushing, whether this is financial challenges you're experiencing, challenges with feeling motivated, challenges when it comes to a relationship. This is a time frame in which you're trying your best not to back down. You also could feel like you have to protect your energy by all means. You could have certain people, let's say in a work environment where it's a lot of drama and it leaves you feeling like you have to go into your own corner. Or within your relationship, for example, there could be certain accusations, certain concerns, and you feel like you have to kind of stand up for yourself. Or you could feel like you need to protect yourself from a partner where they're constantly doing things and it just feels like you always get the short end of the stick. But nonetheless, you are protecting your energy. Now, going into career and finance, I have the Hangman. So if there has been a delay in you hearing back from, let's say, certain jobs that you've been applying to, or at a current job that you're at, you've been wanting a breakthrough, you've been wanting a raise, promotion, potential transfer. I'm seeing that as well. This is a time frame in which you're getting real impatient with the waiting process, and you could come to a point of realizing that things won't change or things won't move unless you take a different approach or you look for other options elsewhere. If you have been taking a break from a business or from a creative endeavor that potentially made you money, you could also be looking at if you should start that back up or if you should continue to just keep that in the closet. Now, going into love, we have the Four of Wands. So for some of my Geminis who have children, you could be assessing what the relationship between you and the person you may have children with may look like if you were to try to work on things or to fix things. For others of you, you could be dating somebody who has children and their family situation, with it having a lot of like co-parenting issues, or recently they've been, divorced or separated from the person they may have children with. You could question if you should give this a chance or if you should give this a shot. It also becomes this question of when is someone who values, let's say, family or serious commitment gonna come into my life? And a lot of you, your taste, your interest in the types of people you date is changing and rooted in more so your values, what you find important beyond just looks and stuff. You also could meet someone at an event, at a party, while you're out. Okay, this could be a family friend, someone you meet through a friend. Now, going into the possible challenge you may experience during the next 72 hours, we have the Nine of Swords. So the challenge could be overthinking, overanalyzing, over questioning. This could also be staying within your head about certain challenges where you can only meet the issue in the physical realm. Like I always say this, we go into reflection mode and go there temporarily to get understanding of what our game plan's gonna be, to get understanding, to grasp the lesson. But we don't want to stay there where we're constantly reflecting on things in a way where we're not existing in the present. And also the Nine of Swords talks about projecting ourselves way, way, way into the future in terms of what we think is going to happen to us, that it causes us to be in a state of anxiousness. So the challenge is to not do that, to not project an image of how things are going to be way, way, way into the future to where you can't even exist in the present. Also, I would say insomnia could be a bit of a challenge. You could be staying up really late during this 72-hour time frame. Now, the advice for you, I have the Three of Pentacles. So it's important when it comes to the work environment that you are just focusing on what you got to do and staying away from anybody who could be potentially drama filled or having their own things go on and want to project it onto you. I would also say, if you do have a business, I would focus on the structure of it instead of the financial piece. So for some of you could be wondering, like, when am I going to make money? When am I going to make money for my business? There may be some things you need to look at within the foundation of it, like how you're, let's say, collecting payments, or how your products are being presented, or how you're going about marketing, branding, all of these different things. I would also say focus on teamwork within a relationship as well. If there keeps being like moments of disagreement or issues, the biggest way to get your relationship, or the easiest way to get your relationship back on track, is to focus on teamwork. Understand you guys are both on the same team. You guys both want to be with each other. It shouldn't be this at odds. It shouldn't be this need to prove that I'm right just for the sake of saying I'm right and you're wrong, because that is just a killer for relationships. Don't let the need to be right make you lose the battle, is the message. Now, what I have for the outcome, I have the Four of Pentacles. So I see you focusing on saving, putting money away, preserving energy, of course, kind of like what I saw with the Seven of Wands, and trying to test your limits to some degree. If you've just been playing it safe, playing it cool, you could start to see how that is limiting, let's say, your money flow or your opportunity to experience other opportunities. If you are dealing with someone also who just gives you this like closed off energy, or it seems like pulling teeth when it comes to getting them to open up, you could be assessing whether or not it's, worth it to continue pursuing this connection. But this is what I see as a whole. I hope that this did give you insight. If you enjoyed, definitely thumbs up the video. Subscribe. Again, if you do want a reading, check out the description box. I have November readings. I have week ahead readings, love readings, phone readings, and make sure you stay tuned for future readings. Bye, y'all.